Welcome back to Looking at Hollywood. You know, I was just thinking about theatrical families, and the one that flashed on my mind was Ozzie, Harriet, Rick, and David. But we have one that's even stronger than that. You've all seen Cliff Arquette for years in so many wonderful features. And Louis Arquette, he's been in a million things. Well, we have Louis Arquette's son, who also happens to have a sister that you've seen in 3,000 things, Roseanne Arquette. This man, Alexis Arquette, who is our special guest today, is a performance artist and an actor. You've seen him in everything from Last Exit to Brooklyn to major TV shows. And now let's eavesdrop and see what he says to Skippy today.
Alexis, family, show business.
Yes.
Grandfather. I knew him very well.
Yeah.
In Chicago, Illinois. Cliff Arquette.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back as a child. Do you remember him?
Absolutely. Well, I remember him, more importantly, from his TV appearances, which, of course, he had the quintessential grandfather costume.
Right.
So, I mean, you can imagine he was everyone's, you know, idea of a grandfather, a perfect grandfather, which he was.
Was he?
Absolutely. We'd go and visit him in Gettysburg at his museum, which he had a Civil War museum, which was fascinating for me as a kid, you know. Just getting to play with old, you know, uniforms and swords and guns and things was, you know, great for a kid. So.
Are you into uniforms and guns and all that?
Nowadays, but only in the bedroom. Skippy.
Okay. Tell me, you just finished a film right now. What was it?
Oh, I just finished a film this week called Threesome with Stephen Baldwin and Laura Flynn Boyle. But that's just sort of a little comedy. I just got back from New Zealand doing a pretty big feature called Jack Be Nimble, which is sort of, I don't want to say incestuous, but ambiguous love story about a brother and a sister and psychic dramas that they encounter. And
You like that kind of a role?
I do, because it's.
I can look at you and I can see you like that kind
well,
of thing.
I'm attracted to the sort of the different in America and things that are sort of out of the norm, you know.
Did your family, your father is an actor, a director, producer, your dad, Louis Arquette, did he encourage you, did someone encourage you into the business, or are you just...
Absolutely not. They, in fact, he said to us, it's a very difficult business. You might want to think of going into another line of business. I've had a very hard time supporting a large family, you know, with
How large
money.
was it?
Well, it's 5 kids, so...
Was it difficult for your dad to support your family?
I think, I mean, he always did it well. I mean, we were never broke to the point where we couldn't have things that, you know, American kids expect. You know, we were sort of spoiled in that way. But, you know, I'm sure it wasn't easy.
You grew up here in Hollywood?
I grew up here in Hollywood after, you know, I was 9. I mean, before then, we were living in a commune, so... So that was very different. In a commune.
Was it fun?
It was fun. I mean, it's not like the communes you imagine where it's free love and stuff. I mean, it was very spiritual. It was very sort of, not strict, but it wasn't like as laid back as the other ones you'd imagine. So, you know, I mean, I learned a lot about...
Where did you go to school?
I went to school. Where did I go to school? You mean college?
No,
or high school?
high school.
High school in Pasadena at a private school.
Did you?
Yeah.
What made you decide to get into business, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm a pretty good liar, and I like to, you know, I like to embellish, and I like to be believed even when I'm not telling the truth.
Did you study acting? Are you still studying, or what?
No, I'm not, and I don't think that people should feel that they need to unless they
I like that.
Unless they're afraid of something and they don't feel comfortable yet. Because, I mean, stage and film is all about being comfortable and being so comfortable that things seem real. So if you don't feel comfortable, yeah, you should be in school. But
Alexis is comfortable on stage, then?
I'm comfortable
With
anywhere,
the audience?
baby.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
When you walk into a room, you're very...
Absolutely.
You take over what you feel, huh?
Sure.
Really?
You know, strip off my clothes and not feel uncomfortable about that. Not saying that I would, but I'm just saying that, you know, to break down these barriers is important.
Your sister, are you very close with your Rosanna?
We've become much closer in the past 5 years, yeah.
What do you mean, like,
well, you know,
you weren't close before?
Well, she's a lot older than me. You know, she's 32 and I'm 23 now, so there's a bit of a space in there. So now I'm at the point where she can deal with me as an adult and, you know, vice versa. So we hang out and have a lot of good times. She comes to my clubs and stuff.
Clubs? You work clubs around town, don't you? It's fun, isn't it?
I do a Tuesday night club called Click, and I do a Wednesday night club called Meet. And I do various special events, like this Friday with Jackie Beat. I'm doing the Warhol Ball, which is the Warhol Legend Ball, which is sort of an homage to Warhol and everything that he was and everyone that came out of him.
You never met Andy, did you?
Never met Andy Warhol myself, no. I must admit.
Would you have loved to met him?
Would have loved to have spoken to him, yeah.
Why all the young kids wanted to meet Andy Warhol?
Well, because there was, whether or not you believe that he was a true artist or that he created something important, he was in the public eye, and he, you know, was a lot of attention was given to him, so.
What do the young kids your age, 23, right now, are thinking of? Is there another Andy Warhol out there?
Well,
is there?
I don't think so. A lot of people are going back to sort of Timothy Leary and his teachings.
He's back.
The whole thing about, you know, every reality is only an opinion, I think is very prevalent and is very important to remember. But I don't think that there's any sort of pioneers right now of their age limit. I mean, some, but, you know.
Who do you look up to right now?
Right now, who do I look up to?
Alexis, 23, 22.
Oh, I don't know. People on the outskirts you probably wouldn't know. I mean, like some of my heroes are like Jello Biafra. Do you know who he is? He was in a punk band for years, and now he's a political activist. I like people that stick their necks out. If they have, if they do it with humor, if they do it with, if they interest you and they captivate you, there's nothing worse than boring rhetoric. You know
so
what I mean?
Alexis is very humorous. You like humor things in life.
Absolutely.
That's what makes it.
Absolutely. Everything.
This film you brought, the clip. I like to see this clip you brought. It's from.
Very interesting.
Wait, it is. Wait, what is it?
It's from a film called Jumpin' at the Boneyard, which is a Fox film with Lawrence Kasdan produced it, who directed Grand Canyon, of course, and it's about two brothers dealing with crack abuse in the Bronx. It's now out on video. So.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Annie, click it, honey.
Hit it, girl.
You've been doing yourself for the last 3 years. You've done a lot of things. Yeah? Like what? Come on, Manny. You know what I've been doing? This is your family now!
To be honest with you, I'm having enough trouble as it is just hanging on from 2 in the morning.
You thought about getting him any help?
I thought maybe by coming back here, I could shake him up a little.
Look at that kid.
I'm too sure it's working out, though.
What you looking for?
I'm not looking for nothing.
All right, man, you don't want to do business with me, that's fine. Your boy here looks like he wants to do some business. How about yourself? You still see that girl, Cassie? Mom.
You don't come here without me knowing. You don't come and see him without
Shut
me
your mouth
knowing.
for a minute so I can say something.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Always make everything sound so easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying, if you want to do this, I can be there with you.
You believe anything that fool-ass tells you, don't you?
Just relax, right? I can't just run off with you and leave Manat. Not without telling her. Yeah, but Danny, you know, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it tonight.
You're gonna be all alone, Daddy. Nobody but you.
I saw Danny today. Where you see him?
That was good. Who's the actor in the scene with you?
That would be Tim Roth. He's an English actor, famous in Europe and becoming famous in America.
He's very good.
He's
Reminds
excellent.
me of Midnight Cowboy a little. This
Gritty kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the underbelly of society, which, you know, not a lot of people see. It's kind of not an easy film to watch, you know. Most people are wriggling in their seats, you know, but it was a good opportunity to work with some great actors and director.
You work clubs a lot, but you do a lot of film work. You do voiceovers too, do you? You do voiceovers. You keep yourself busy, don't you?
Absolutely.
You do all these, but this drag thing you're doing in town, tell me about.
Skippy, what?
That's the clip I was
A
talking
what thing?
about.
A drag?
Is it, what is it?
Performance
minute.
artist.
Go ahead, wait, I want to know.
Drag. You know what drag means, don't you?
I don't know what drag
Drag.
means.
D-R period, A period, G period. It was
Right.
originated by Shakespeare. Dressed as girl.
Oh, is that what it means?
It doesn't mean a character, a male character who's playing a female character. It means a male character who becomes dressed as a woman
Right.
within the story.
Right.
So to be called a drag queen, you're basically being called Shakespearean royalty. So
that's-
I take it as a compliment, and you know, at any chance somebody can call me.
How long does it take you to make up? Get into-
Depending on what look I'm going for. If I'm going for a natural girlish look like a normal woman, it would only take 40 minutes. But 2 hours for a nice sort of diva.
I saw you the other night. I was coming from out of fiesta or something, and you were dashing out of your car, and
Well,
you were in this wonderful attire of this women's clothes.
yeah.
I couldn't believe how beautiful you looked. Great legs, great.
Were you excited, Skippy?
Yes, I was.
Were you
Well,
a little
yeah.
excited?
Wait till you see the clip.
Now, Skippy, let me
Wait,
ask you
go
something.
ahead.
Have you ever done drag, Skippy?
Never.
Oh, you would be beautiful. You would be knocked
I
down,
probably-
drag out
I-
gorgeous.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
In fact,
Okay.
I stopped because I saw you in front of your sign, your
Yeah, a little
apartment,
poster, right.
And I said, I have got to get in this camera shot with
You were
Skip.
wonderful. I thought you were great.
Thank you.
I couldn't believe the legs on him. Oh, it was incredible. Alexa, tell me about. Let's show that clip. I want to show that clip. Where was this
I'll
clip?
show him
You were clubs all over. Tell
Yeah,
me
I
the-
work clubs. Now, this was a benefit for a nursery school, of all things, if you
really?
can believe. And it was at the Grassy Knoll Book Depository, which is a show which I also did with Jackie B.
Right.
And my sister, Patricia, was the host. So there you go.
This was a benefit for a nursery school?
Yes, Annie. Let's show that
You won't
clip.
believe
Let's
this
see. Okay. Okay, folks.
I'm not Pam Grier. No, I'm not even Angela Davis. I am woman. I am Lola. Hey. Louder. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. Make up your mind to love. No regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for. When your heart and soul is what I came for. You better believe I was gonna get it, honey. And this man, Lola, wants you. You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in. Whatever Lola I know you love me. I always get what I aim for. And your heart and your soul is what I came for. Well, Lola's gonna get. Oh shit, fire hazard. You know what's to the blue. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in. Give it in. Give in.
Whatever
That's
Alexis
funny.
wants, Alexis gets.
Well, I'm sorry about
What's that?
that.
What club was this at?
That was at the Grassy Knoll,
Grassy-
which was the Book Depository.
God, it's fun.
Yeah.
God. You enjoy doing that, though. Huh?
Well, sure.
Tell me
you know.
something. I'm reading I read sometimes the Star, the Globes, and
Only in
Inquirer.
the supermarket.
Supermarkets when I'm standing in line.
That's
yeah,
right.
like the rest of the ladies.
You don't pay for them, though, do you, Skippy?
Not really. But tell me, Luke Perry. They're saying about Luke Perry
Luke
and
who?
Luke Perry and Alexis Arquette.
Yes.
It was just a big article. Is it true? You're living together?
Absolutely not. Completely untrue, and I'm sure that
I
there
just
will
want the
be-
world to know it is not
No,
true.
it is not true.
How
I
did
mean-
they get away with this?
Well, they got away with it because, when he first moved to L.A., he stayed with me and my family for a little while, and he dated my sister.
Stayed with your family.
He stayed with
and-
my sister. I mean, that
Right,
was a thing.
right.
And you know, I mean, we became good friends, and you know, recently he came by with a chainsaw to cut down some trees in the backyard, and I guess someone saw him there and assumed him doing yard work would mean that he lived there.
And they assumed you doing drag work, and that's between
Well,
that and that. And
it's
they
also-
know
They
you're
thought
just
there was a thing?
yeah. Yeah,
Oh
they
my
thought it was just a
God.
thing. Would you believe?
Well, it's frustrating to me because, I mean, they say transvestite, lover, blah, blah, blah. You know, and the truth of the matter is, hey, I'm an actor, okay? I can do any damn character I want. Whether it's
Absolutely.
woman, man, whatever. That does
Absolutely.
not mean I'm a sexual deviant.
Absolutely.
And sexual deviant doesn't mean you're a bad thing either. I mean, deviant comes from devia,
Right,
off
right,
of the
right.
road, someone who takes a different path.
Cannes
you know?
Festival, come on.
Cannes Film Festival.
Are you going?
I'm going, buddy. I'm gonna.
For
I'm
this
going on.
for this particular
No, not for this film. For a film I did in New Zealand called Jack Be Nimble.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going there. My sister is going to be there, so we're
Who's
gonna.
who's in the film with you?
It's all New Zealand
New
actors.
Zealand, uh-huh.
So I'm doing the red carpets with Rosanna, which will be fun because
You and Rosanna together.
I mean they love her there. She walks down there, you know, it's like Rosanna, you know, they all
Uh-huh.
love her. So it'll be fun. I'll just hang out and.
First time in Europe for you?
No, absolutely not.
You've been there many times.
Yes, as
Yeah.
a sex slave for numerous of Turkish dignitaries.
Alexis, humor, great humor. I love it.
Great.
You like to sing?
Absolutely.
Sang and danced and carried on, right?
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed the show today with
Hey,
you.
it
I
was
really
nice
had a
meeting
good
you,
time.
Skippy.
Nice
It
seeing
was
you.
great
Okay?
to meet
Good.
Alexis.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Okay.
Show some more skin, hon.
Black it out. Okay. Out. That's
Right,
it.
man.